the key difference between wishful thinking and true manifestation. This video presents the core teaching behind the rapid alignment method, a breakthrough coaching process created by mindset coach T.D. McKenzie. Clients from around the world use this method to permanently shift their identity into the state of the wish fulfilled in just one 45-minute session. Today, I want to talk about a distinction that most people never make: the difference between wishful thinking and true manifestation. At first glance, they can look similar. Both involve desire, visualization, and some level of hope for a better outcome. But there is a critical difference, and it's what separates people who consistently achieve results from those who remain stuck chasing their dreams. Here's the core insight. Wishful thinking is desire without certainty, while true manifestation comes from a stable internal state. Wishful thinking lives in hope, doubt, and external validation. True manifestation exists as a state of fulfillment, confidence, and internal acceptance. One keeps you chasing. The other stabilizes your energy, aligns your actions, and creates consistent outcomes. Think about it. When someone engages in wishful thinking, they often feel a pull toward their goal, but also tension, frustration, and doubt. They might repeat affirmations, visualize, or try techniques, yet they are still mentally negotiating with reality. They are saying, "I want this," but internally, part of them is asking, "Will I really get it?" That internal uncertainty blocks results because manifestation requires full internal alignment with the outcome and full acceptance that it is okay for you to have it. Here's the radical simplification. Stop living in hope and start living in certainty. Your mind cannot create results from indecision. Certainty is the engine of manifestation. The moment you fully accept your goal as already achieved internally and allow yourself to have it, your energy flows naturally, your focus sharpens, and opportunities appear effortlessly. This is what separates true manifestation from wishful thinking. Many seekers fail because they confuse effort with alignment. They believe that working harder, following more steps, or visualizing longer will make the difference. But without certainty, without internal permission, effort becomes scattered, energy is fragmented, and results remain inconsistent. True manifestation is not about doing more. It's about stabilizing your inner state so that your mind accepts the outcome as a fact and embraces that it is fully okay to receive it. Another subtle but important insight. Wishful thinking relies on external conditions for proof. If this happens, then I'll feel happy or successful. Manifestation, on the other hand, begins internally. You inhabit the state of someone who already has the result, independent of external circumstances. This internal alignment, the certainty that having the desire is safe, natural, and allowed, triggers consistent action, naturally attracts opportunities, and allows results to unfold with ease. Let's expand on why this distinction matters. When you engage in wishful thinking, you are constantly negotiating with reality, comparing yourself to others, and waiting for external validation. Your energy is divided, and doubt creeps in. When you shift to certainty, the certainty that it is okay for you to have the outcome, these patterns dissolve. You no longer chase or hope, you inhabit a state of fulfillment. Actions flow naturally, energy aligns, and the world reflects your internal state. That is true manifestation. Here's another radical truth. Manifestation is a mental cause and effect process, not a matter of luck or magic. Wishful thinking keeps the mind reactive, hoping for results rather than accepting them as reality. True manifestation comes from a stable internal state where doubt is eliminated, resistance disappears, and your mind naturally leverages this alignment to produce outcomes. Certainty, the acceptance that it is fully okay for you to have your desire, is the difference between inconsistent results and sustainable achievement. Another subtle but powerful point, wishful thinking encourages comparison and distraction. If they did it, why can't I? Maybe it's not my time yet. These thoughts fragment energy and reinforce doubt. True manifestation keeps the mind focused internally. You don't compare, measure, or negotiate with the outside world. You stabilize your inner dialogue to reflect fulfillment, confidence, and certainty, and external results naturally follow. Let's make this practical without turning it into steps. Observe where you are living in hope, doubt, or external expectation. Notice how your mind reacts when outcomes don't appear immediately. Then consciously shift to certainty. Accept your desired outcomes internally and allow yourself to fully receive them. Let your inner dialogue embody the state of fulfillment, confidence, and achievement. Watch how your energy, focus, and actions naturally align to produce results. That is the difference between wishful thinking and true manifestation in action. Finally, here's the radical simplicity. True manifestation is entirely internal. Techniques, rituals, visualizations, or affirmations can support the process, but they cannot replace certainty. Wishful thinking relies on hope and negotiation. Manifestation relies on acceptance and alignment. When your mind is fully aligned, actions, energy, and external circumstances flow naturally toward your goals, and results become predictable, repeatable, and effortless. Now, imagine knowing, without a doubt, that your goals and dreams are already yours, and that it is fully okay for you to have them right now. This isn't about learning more techniques or following complicated steps. It's about triggering a state where your inner conviction is unshakable and your energy naturally flows toward your goals. Click the link in the description to watch a short video that shows exactly how the Rapid Alignment Coaching session works and why it can create a transformation in just 45 minutes. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.